Introducing the amazing state-of-the-art Invisimask.
I'm about ready to walk into the big box store. Hello. No thanks, I have the Invisimask on. Thank you. And the best thing about the Invisimask is you have the confidence to go out and do the things you always like to do without the cumbersome mask being on. Oh, I have the Invisimask on. Can't you see? Oh, silly me. You can't see it. I have the Invisimask on, though. Totally covered. Thank you. Introducing the amazing, high-tech Invisimask. Yes, we've used advanced nanotechnology, and we developed a completely invisible mask that works with your immune system. It allows you to breathe in and breathe out with no obstruction, keeping you healthy and safe. Now you can go out in confidence into public wearing your Invisimask. And when they say, "Where's your mask?" you can say, "Ha ha ha, I've got the Invisimask on. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. And shine them your beautiful smile, because that's what it's all about. Smiling." Thank you very much. And by the way, we've teleported one to everyone's face. You already have one. So go out and enjoy your Invisimask and live as a free human as it was meant to be. God bless. With Splint's Friends and Foes program,
you can call your friends all you want.
and we'll charge it to your foes.
It's that simple,
Whether it be your ex-wife or your boss, your abilities get paid for you.
By the people you hate the most. Give us a list of your friends and foes.
and we'll take care of the rest.
Splint, where you get revenge.
And savings at the same time.
Second attempt. One. Blue's a lucky one.
3, 4, 5, 6.
This is a healthy competition going on here.
7, 8, 9.
You got 9? 10! Yay! You got it! A new world record! Yay! What do you have to say for yourself?
11,
Oh my God.
12,
12! 13!
14,
14!
15,
15!
15.
15. Now, what's your name again?
Alex Krause,
Alex Krause from...
Sturgeon, Maine.
Thank you, Alex Krause. Welcome back to Truth Quest. My name is Aaron Moriarity. I will be your host, and we're going on a quest for truth together. And yeah. Well, it's Wednesday, folks. Wednesday, the 5th of August. And why does that ring a bell? I think it's somebody's birthday. Might be Shannon's birthday. Happy birthday. Oh. Well, alrighty, Aphrodite. The kids are sleeping. I'm kind of watching them on the little monitor here. Babysitting tonight. So we're doing a show and we're babysitting. So there we are. And there we have it. Okie dokie, Pinocchio. Well, I hope you're all having a wonderful week. The weather has been wonderful. I don't see a lot of smoke out there these days, so that's good. And the weather's we're weathering through it. I mean, it's not bad. Here, it's not too bad. We had hail a week or so ago, but now we got nothing. Well, let's go over to Chatlandia, shall we? And see who's over there chatting all over the place. Oh, we got a... Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. Way up there. Way over there. Okie dokie, Pinocchio. Well, here we are in Chatlandia. And it's Catherine Weiss. That's Weiss Winter 3. She says, hi, Aaron. She's one of our Ultra mods. She says, hi, Aaron. And then she said, I'll be over on YouTube tonight. Okay, all right. Awesome, and everything else like that. And then Kathy also says hi to Peggy, our good friend Peggy, and other Ultra mod. And then I said, hi, Kathy. And I forgot to say okay, so I had to put another post. Okay. She'll be on YouTube. And then look, Kathy just said hi to her. Look, there she is, Peggy Dancer, another one of our Ultra mods. She says, hello, Aaron, Truth Quest, Aaron Moriarity. Hi, Catherine Weiss. I'll be over on Rumble. Very cool. And thank you to the Ultra mods. And Hot Games and Puzzles, that's me over there on YouTube. And I said, hi, Kathy. And then I said, hello, Truth Questers. That pretty much covers everybody else. I was rushing to get everything for the show today, and they've been going to bed later and later, so hopefully it sticks. Hopefully it sticks. And Catherine Weiss says, hi, Aaron, over there on YouTube. And then Peggy Dancer says, oh, she's over there on YouTube. Hot Games and Puzzles, Aaron, Catherine Weiss. Hello. I'll be on Rumble. Very cool. Oh, and Kathy puts this out. Please like and share this video with your friends, family, and social media. Hit the old thumb-a-rooney. I'm not sure if that does anything or not, but hey, what the heck. I always try to hit the thumbs up when I see someone else's show. So do that, please. And share this on out to your friends, family, and everyone else you know, and everyone in your phone book. Send it to them twice. They might like that. You might have a whole bunch of new friends, or maybe not. We'll have to see. So thanks for that little message there, Kathy. Then I said, hi, Peggy. Okay. Meaning she's going to be on Rumble. And then Cap 78 Pack, there she is, Peggy Dancer. She's over here on Rumble now, and she says, hello, Aaron. Hi, Weiss123 Catherine. I'll be here, LOL. And she's laughing. That's good. She's in a good laughing mood. That's what we like all of our friends to be in. And look who else is here. Why, it's Valeronian, a strange visitor from fiction novels of the past. Greetings, fellow Truth Questers, he says. Boy, I tell you that rocket crashing into the moon was very underwhelming. I even think whatever's out there is probably fake. You know, I don't think they caught it. Maybe they did. Who knows? Nobody knows. No clue, Mr. Magoo. And then Cap 78 Peggy Dancer says, hello, Valeronian. Truth Questers. Truth Quester extraordinaire. Yes, he is a Truth Quester extraordinaire. I'd say so. And then Catherine Weiss says, hi, Aaron. Oh, she's over there in the portrait channel. I haven't been there yet. Might not get over there. And Catherine Weiss says, hi, Valeronian. We can talk across platforms here. And then Valeronian says, hello, Catherine. Hello, Peggy. Hello, Aaron. There we are. There we have it. And I said, hiya, Valeronian. Are we all caught up? And that's it, huh? A lickety split. That's it. All righty, Aphrodite. Well, let's go on over to Facebook. It's going to be probably a pretty quick show today. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see. You never know. You just don't ever know, you know? It's a mystery. I have no idea No idea what's coming up. Do I? I don't know. No clue, Mr. Magoo. All right, here we go. Oh, war is dead, fear is fading, peace is here. Yep, it actually is. And if you have a peaceful mind, you'll always be peaceful. So there you go. And there is that underwhelming smash into the moon thing that Elon did. I guess it had a couple landers in it. So if it could have landed itself and deployed some of those that hardware, um, you know, makes you wonder were there a couple of the Tesla bots in there going, holy crap, man, he's not going to save us. Come on, Elon. You're just robots. You're going to be like clumps of metal pretty soon. I don't know. But that's the nice thing about having those robots. You can do these space missions and, you know, have have astronauts that if you lose them, there might be sadness, but there won't be the grief of a loss of actual human life. That's what I'm trying to say. There is the explosion, which I think is probably not correct. It just seems fake to me, but it's the only one I can find out there. Everyone's using it, so I don't know. Yep, you just don't know. And also, if you look over here to the right, it looks like there's like cartoon scribbling or something, or tracks. What is this area here? I mean, I might want to take a look at this area of the moon. It looks very strange. Over here you have some outlining going on. Oh my goodness! Peggy Dancer just rumble ranted $50. Oh my goodness. Uh, Peggy, thank you so much. I gotta take a picture of that. Start up here maybe. There we go. Wow, thank you. Well, let's show that right away. So our viewers at home, if you're watching this on the replay, you might not be able to see that. It doesn't come through on. Does not come through on the StreamYard where it shows up on the camera. So. La di da 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 da. Where is it? Where is it? What? No. Okay, I gotta do it this way. Oh, I know. Hold on a sec. Hold for processing. Gotcha. Alrighty, Aphrodite. I figured it out. With my very old operating system in my brain, I figured it out. Well, how do you like that? There it is, bigger than Dallas. And there it is, look at that, Cap 78 pack, Peggy Dancer, one of our Ultramods. She gives us $50. Thank you very much. She says, thank you so much for reporting on and making us laugh through what we are all going through. Peace in, Aaron. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Peggy. And I hope that you're feeling very well. I know that you had some pain issues. 55515, right? That's the pain quotient that we discovered. I'm not sure if it works or not. I did try it once, seemed to have worked. And Valeronian says, I think they miscalculated. You mean where it would land or something? Oh, Valronian says, of course, in my imagination, some kind of UFO, UAP, went out and intercepted the space junk and redirected it so that it would not make hard impact anywhere. That's how I imagine it. That would be nice. Set it down so they can let the robots out and save the robots' lives or something. It had some rovers, some moon rovers on it, I think. So I guess it was destined to the moon. Something just went wrong. So yeah, interesting. And thank you so much, Peggy Dancer. Oh, and also I want to thank Kathy too for her recent donation as well. So we got the best ultra mods. I'm telling you. Oh, and Peggy Dancer, look at it. Great minds think alike. I imagine the same thing, Valeronian. Look at that. And a heart. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Well, thank you very much, Peggy Dancer. And let's get back over there to the Book of Faces. The Book of Faces. Facebook, Arama. And there's the Moon Slamma. Slamma-rama ding-dong. Boom. Bing, 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 bing. I guess just one bing, right? Like Trump would say, bing, bing. Did the moon ring? See, I stayed up late. I shouldn't have. I stayed up late. I was watching two different live streams. They had two different clocks going. Neither of the clocks were right. And I never saw any footage. I was so disappointed. I was so, like, wow, what am I doing? I should have just looked up with my naked eyes. Wouldn't want to go out with my naked eyes. Put some glasses on or something. So there it is, number 804. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. What's this? Oh, when someone comes to your country and demands that you change your beliefs, they are not an immigrant. They are an invader. Yep, they are invaders, and they're nasty. And the women are totally controlled. I think that the men use the women to go out in the public and commit these atrocities because they have to do what they're told or else they get killed. It's a terrible thing for women. It's a horrible. I can't believe it's here. It's just so sick. Here's Scott Besant. This is some good common sense. Let's take a look at this.
Earlier this morning, I met with several financial institutions and made clear we must do more to safeguard our nation from waste, fraud, and abuse. The time has come for accountability. President Trump wants accountability. I want accountability. The American people want accountability. They want accountability. That is why I'm announcing several initiatives Treasury is taking to target fraud here in Minnesota. And the Minnesota protocols will serve as a genesis and a launching pad for investigations into other states. First, we have followed the money and identified the money service businesses that may have transferred taxpayer funds overseas. Our team at FinCEN has just provided formal notification to these businesses that they are under investigation.
This is all fine and well, but I'm getting a strange case of deja vu. This might be an old thing, and they're already on to other states now. So here's to the team that works so fast we can't tell if it's old or new because so much is happening. It's amazing. And shame the devil. Shame the devil. This is put out by our good friend at OMG, James O'Keefe. OMG Media. When you tell the truth, you shame the devil. At OMG headquarters with Justin Waller. Well, there you go. Shame the devil. Let's do it. Shame him to heck. There you go. There's a lot of shaming going on there. That's a good thing. Shame that devil. Oh, and you hear about this? Oh, from the White House put this out. Dan Bongino shared it. FBI secretly opened probe alleging Trump fired Comey because he was a Russian asset. Declassified memos show. The FBI opened a criminal probe specifically targeting Donald Trump in May 2017, all the way back then. Even though the Bureau's own evidence overwhelmingly showed at the time there was no collusion with the Kremlin. Well, they were baking a narrative. They were planting the seeds of a narrative. And don't you love Robert F. Kennedy government, because he posts awesome pictures like this. And he says, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., I'm the blonde kid in the blue jeans. Hyannisport, 1963. I was 1 year old. So it looks like he's right here. He's got the blue jeans. Looks like he's got, well, maybe he's over here. See, this kid or that kid. But look who's driving. John F. Kennedy Sr. Look at that. Heading out on that golf cart there. Hang on, kids. He's got a bad back, so he's probably not going to be too wild on that. Isn't that cool to be able to see some of his, family pictures from way back in the day? Camelot. Yeah, he was probably too young to really appreciate what was going on there. And now, did you see this? Is this really official, or is this, did someone just put this out? So dramatic, LOL, for something we have known for decades. We are not alone. Yeah, it's not a big surprise. Hello, Daniel Knapp. Friends, buckle up. We're about to learn the truth about the world and who we are. Blah, blah, blah. Of course, we're not alone. U.S. Space Force, Galactic Federation, and SpaceX. That's where I question it, because who's the Galactic Federation? Is that real? Is this real, or is this just, I don't know, someone's website that they're trying to, I don't know. And SpaceX have released the following statement to the citizens of the U.S. and surrounding continents. What you're about to learn will not only shock you, but will change your entire life as you know it forever. Please do not panic. Space Operations Command. What is this? Space Operations Command? Space Delta 18? What is this? And they got like a sphinx. A sphinx, which, or is it like one of those, not the sarcophagus. Yeah. Sarcophagi. It looks like, it looks like King Tut's headdress, and the one that's on the Sphinx. That's what I liked about the original Battlestar Galactica, because their helmets looked like Egyptian helmets. They were so cool. They looked like these helmets. Very well designed. That was a great movie and great series. Now, I don't know. What do you think? Is this real? I mean, if it's from SpaceX, the U.S. Space Force, and the Galactic Federation, you'd think U.S. Space Force would put something out separately? Also, wouldn't they? Or would SpaceX put something out? I haven't seen anything. So I don't know. Is this a bunch of fiction hogwash? Some hopeful fiction? Or is it actual? I don't, these days, you just don't know. You just don't know. Nobody knows. No clue, Mr. Magoo. And what's this? Bang! ICE just set an all-time record with nearly 51,000 immigration arrests in July. That's a lot. This breaks June's previous record of 43,000. Don't let up. Yeah, keep it going. Keep it rolling, 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 rolling. And oh, here's the moon. Now, someone made this one of these panoramic views, but look how non-round the Earth looks. It looks like an egg, because it's these fisheye lens things. They distort. But you see how the brightness of the Earth is making the stars around it impossible to see? But yet you go up here a little bit, And look at the stars. You see some nebulae, some nebulae, and probably a whole lot of, oh, look at this pattern here. Some patterns in them there stars there. Of course, it might just be the stitching when they put this all together. So there's the sky. Let's look at the ground, you know. Can we see any footprints? Well, this is all like stitched together, like right here, this side and this side. You see how they're mirroring each other? And this right here is probably, well, I don't know. It's like they put it in the mixer. They mixed it up a little bit. Oh, whoa. I just clicked it and it went over here. Well, let's go. Oh, look at that. Oh, that must be the moon shelf right there. No, it's where it's stitched together wrong. Because you can tell, you see this right here, this little skid mark? It's this. Isn't it the same? Wait a minute, what is that? Maybe some, I don't know, edge where the wheels were of this little thing that took this picture? I don't know. Is this like a lander on the moon? What is it? The Artemis 2 crew captured this view of Earth setting on April 6, 2026 as they flew around the moon. Well, why does it have that stitched togetherness? Because they wanted to make it this panoramic thing, right? Okay. All right. Alrighty, Aphrodite. But it looks kind of. Is anybody getting motion sickness yet? Whoa. Let's look at the stars. That's kind of cool. I still think we should send up missions to the moon, robotic missions where we land near all of the sites where Apollo went to photograph the current condition, like did the flag tip over? Is it bleached white like they said it would be? You know, maybe you put another, like a non-bleachable flag on the moon or something by the robot. But then will the robots own it? No clue, Mr. Magoo. Just got no clue. I got no clue. Patrick Webb and Suzanne Yvonne shared this out. Patrick Webb's post. Breaking! Anthony Fauci is now fearful for his life, alleging he has received death threats following new allegations that he helped create COVID-19 and misled the public during the pandemic, according to the Washington Post. Well, newsflash. Yeah, you start like global genocide, and yeah, people are gonna not like that. Okay? Yeah, it's gonna really upset a lot of people. You know, it's terrible. And here's a Q post. What happens when people learn the truth? What happens when people wake up? They will not be able to walk down the street. The Great Awakening. Oh, okay, maybe we have the Great Awakening downstairs too. Kids, just heard Chloe. I hope she go to sleep. Look at all this winning, winning, winning. It's everyone connected to Trump is winning. Look at that. Fantastic. I voted for that. Insane in Wisconsin. Here in Wisconsin, there are only 4 million adults of voting age. None of them, all of them are registered. 4 million. Yet there are 7.13 million registered voters. See? Our voters here in Wisconsin, they're so dedicated. They keep voting even after they die. Funny thing, even if they're Republicans, they vote Democrat after they die. Why? Well, because the Democrats work hard to collect those. They go to all the graveyards and they collect all of the names. Of course, there's an address there, so there you go. That's a voter to them, and pretty easy to convince to vote for your candidate, I'd say. So sort of a captured audience, if you will. There you go. It is very insane. But I'd rather be insane than be out of sane, you know what I'm saying? And Senator Josh Hawley became the 20th lawmaker refusing to leave D.C. until the Save America Act passes. Well, good. Should all stay there. I mean, don't they have like underground nightclubs and everything there anyway? I mean, oh, poor guys, they have to stay there. I think they probably have like amusement parks and stuff down there too. Who knows? Who really knows? Maybe we're finding out. Maybe we will find out. Keep questing for that gall darn truth. And it looks like AI has been at it again, making these little cartoons. Income tax. And then Trump is saying the new Treasury dollar deletes the income tax for 99% of Americans. There you go. That's the goal. Yes, sir. Under the new system, we might even have a budget surplus. Oh, we could get some money back. There you go. How do you like them apples? Oh, I like it. Oh, whenever you see this face, don't you think it just belongs in prison? That's a prison face there. That's someone who's broken a lot of laws and put an innocent woman behind bars. Shame on you. David J. Harris Jr., Colorado Secretary of State Jenna Griswold, Grizzly, she's Grizzly, is refusing to hand over state voter rolls for inspection. Well, shame on her. Well, I wonder why you would do that. Why would you do that? And this is one of those videos I showed, but it doesn't show anything. Here's Lincoln's life mask. They made this mask of him like 6 months before he died. Look at this. This is his actual face, the plaster cast of it.
This is the life mask of Abraham Lincoln. It was cast by Clark Mills, who's an American sculptor. It was done February 11th, 1865, the day before his 56th birthday, 60 days before he was assassinated.
And I'm not being cute here. There was no cable TV back then where you could see the president at any hour of the day.
That's right. And again, this is the way they captured, one of the ways they captured images of people to share, to live throughout eternity.
And as you know, Abraham Lincoln's early death, just 60 days after this mask was made, shook an already fragile nation when he was assassinated while attending a play called Our American Cousin at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. The very chair in which President Lincoln was assassinated that night is now displayed here at the Henry Ford. And fittingly so, the Henry Ford now has on display what could be considered the bookends of Abraham Lincoln's political career: the courthouse where he first practiced law, and the chair where his life and political career ended all too soon. A tribute to a man who would leave an indelible impression on the hearts and minds of a nation.
This is the life mask of Abraham Lincoln.
Isn't that fascinating? Now, I think this might be the same life mask that Disney used to make their animatronic Abraham Lincoln. I know that they did use something that was pulled from his face when he was alive. But I think the one that the Disney used was made before he grew a beard. And looks like he has a beard in this one. But very fascinating. And I always one of my favorite presidents. Very fun president, interesting president to draw. He's got a very interesting face. Interesting face. Yeah. Wow. So incredible. So incredible. Oh, and just look at the panic on this one. Yeah, we're digging up. Everyone's digging up these old videos from during the pandemic. And there's Deborah Birx, the scarf lady. When Trump is, he's talking to some cutting edge people, and he has great ideas himself, and he knows what he's talking about. But they always try to make fun of him by casting it differently. Listen to this.
So, supposing we hit the body with a tremendous, whether it's ultraviolet or just very powerful light, and I think you said that hasn't been checked, but you're going to test it. And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body, which you can do either through the skin or in some other way. And I think you said you're going to test that too. Sounds interesting. Right, and then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? Because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number in the lungs. So it'd be interesting to check that. So that you're going to have to use medical doctors with. But it sounds interesting to me. So we'll see. But the whole concept of the light, the way it kills it in 1 minute, that's pretty powerful. Steve, please. So.
And there was research on that. He wasn't lying. He just, yeah, Burks. I never liked her. Here's a creepy photograph. Look at the way he looks at his daughter. So sick. Fact check posts claim contents of Ashley Biden's diary have been verified. Here are the facts. Diary authored by U.S. President Joe Biden's daughter, Ashley Biden, describes showers taken with her father when she was a child as probably not appropriate. Rating, true. Yes, very true and very disturbing. I just still can't believe that there are evil people that do this evil stuff to kids. It's so sick to me. And this is, of course, this is not, I shared this before it happened, and it certainly didn't light up anything like that in this video that you're going to see. You're going to see Wisconsin Democrats are about to nominate a pure communist. Francesca Hong hates Christmas, hates Valentine's Day, hates the 4th of July. Sounds like a real piece of work. She wants to defund the police, empty the prisons, and nationalize the banks and grocery stores. Well, what about your gated community? Are you going to open the gates of that too? Just asking. These people, how are they winning? Oh, and look, here it is. It's one step further, folks. It's got a new name. We're not going to call it fasting, but with snacks, or snack fasting. I like snack fasting, but slowing. Are you tired of fasting? Hungry? Try slowing. Slowing stands for superior level overall weight loss involving nummy goodness. You will never starve again. Fasting, but with snacks. Best diet ever. Oh, leaving Ozempic in the dust. Everyone's signing on to this. They don't really know what it's all about yet, except it's very simple. You fast because you get healthy when you fast. You don't eat. But if you get hungry, you can snack. You can take a snack. And healthy snacks, right? And so there you go. And so slowing. Have you tried fasting? Yes, I have. I'm on to slowing, baby. Slowing. The slower you go, the better, yeah. There you go. Fasting. But with snacks. You'll never starve. And also, when you take your before and after picture, don't post your before picture right away, okay? Because we want you to be happy with the results. So what we suggest that you do is take the before picture and then do the slowing diet, of course, fasting the snacks. And then after a certain amount of time, take your after picture. Now, most diet programs are very, very stringent. We're not stringent here. We want you to be happy. So if your after picture looks bigger than your before picture, just move them around. We want you to feel good about yourself. How do you like that? I think that's a pretty good plan. I can get down with that. Oh, look, people are so happy they're even laughing. Look at that, bringing all kinds of joy and finally a sane diet. I remember there was an episode of the Flintstones where Fred Flintstone was like he went to the doctor and doctors, or he, everyone's saying you need to lose some weight. You need to lose some weight. So he joins this diet club where someone follows you around, keeps you from eating. Oh, it was horrible. Oh, it was horrible. I can imagine. So this is much, much more user friendly. There you go. Slowing. Try slowing. Oh, reading Rainbow. And Mary Bledsoe put this out. And remember, she was on our show a couple years ago. Should have her back, too. She's an interesting person. Here's a reading rainbow. Is it the reading rainbow? You tell me. What do you think?
The book I read is called 1984. It's about a guy who thinks the government is lying to him. Spoiler, he's right. There are cameras everywhere. People vanish. The book I read is called 1984. It's about a guy who thinks the government is lying to him. Spoiler, he's right. There are cameras everywhere. People vanish. The book I read is called 1984.
There are cameras everywhere. People are vanishing as they take him away. That's pretty good. I like that. That's pretty funny. It's very well acted, too. Or is it real? Did the kid, has anybody seen this kid? Now I'm worried. Oh boy. Scott Pressler, I'm in tears. I'm screaming. The Pennsylvania Department of State just conducted one of its biggest purges ever. Democrats lost tens of thousands of voters. It's happening. It's actually happening. Our work to clean the voter rolls is actually working. Sunlight is the best disinfectant. This is a massive, earth-shattering earthquake of epic proportions. Wait until you see how close we are to flipping Pennsylvania blue to red. My heart sings a tune loudly for all to hear. What a nice guy he is, you know. And he was a Democrat. He could have been their star, but they were too stupid. They're too stupid to realize it. And here's another star they could have had too, RFK Jr. President Trump to mothers, do not pump your children full of vaccines. He's saying just the bare minimum he needs to say.
And it's so important to me to see the doctor 4 times or 5 times for a vaccine. Don't let them pump your baby up with the largest pile of stuff you've ever seen in your life going into the delicate little body of a baby. Even if it's 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, you just break it up into, I would say 5, but let's say 4 visits to the doctor instead of 1. And certain things I think you should do. We've already taken out and are in the process of taking out mercury and aluminum now. You know what mercury is. You know what aluminum is. Who the hell wants that pumped into a body? And there were rumors about both of them for a long time. But we're having them taken out. We're having them taken out of the vaccines. Hepatitis B, again, that's sexually transmitted. And it's so important to me to see the doctor 4 times or 5.
Yeah. And, read between the lines there. He's telling you not to get vaccines because we just really don't know. The human body is so complex. There's no way that we could know what's going to happen by putting these things into all these different bodies. It's just a bad idea. Shots make you shot. That's my opinion. But good for him. I mean, he had to get these drug companies and everyone to agree to this lower prices. And so he has to, he's a tightrope walker, and he's very good at it, very good indeed. And if I can only get this to stay where it's supposed to be. Rocks and Cows of Minnesota, look at that. Dumb and Dumber. For Harry and Lloyd, every day is a no-brainer. That's right. Keith Ellison and Tim Walls, Ilhan Omar, Amy Horseface Klobuchar, and Jacob Fry. He's fried. PG-13. Look at that. Coming to a video store near you. And discarded SpaceX Falcon 9 upper stage to hit the moon tomorrow. That was yesterday. They meant today. But, boy, it would have been nice to get a shot like that. I mean, don't those rockets have cameras on them? How come we didn't get the space? Maybe that all the cameras were, maybe it was totally out of fuel, and that's why it went down. And Representative Burleson knows the classified location of the UFO too big to move. It's in South Korea, okay? Uri Geller already spilled those beans, so let's run with that. But he can't say it because he's bound. I did call him. I called his office, and I emailed his office about Andy. So hopefully we can get his disclosure into this big, massive disclosure. Check it out.
There's reportedly an object that is not in this country that is so large it cannot be moved. That they've built an entire building around it, and I think either Greer or another individual has actually mentioned this site, but I'm not going to mention it because it is a classified location. But there is a really apparent. There's reported a really large object, and that's one of the locations that I'm requesting to get to. It's going to be it's going to involve a lot to make that happen, but that may be the final destination. There's reportedly an object that is not in this country that is so large it cannot be moved. That they've built an entire building around it, and I think either Greer or another individual has actually mentioned this site, but I'm not going to mention it because it is a classified location. But there is a really apparent. There's reported a really large object, and that's one of the locations that I'm requesting to get to. It's going to be it's going to involve a lot to make that happen, but that may be the final destination.
South Korea. It's not that hard. South Korea. Uri Geller was there. We should get Uri Geller with him and talk. He won't be able to say anything. If these representatives truly represent us, why can't they say what they saw? They literally are our representatives. It's their job to tell us what they saw. What am I missing here? It's so aggravating. It makes you think it's never going to happen, which probably won't. And that's sad for the kids, for the young folks that are going to have to wallow in this secrecy bullcrap forever. Oh, this is good. I'll probably get a copyright strike for the song on here, but I have to play the song. Roger Miller, King of the Road. This is a beautiful painting. Someone must have taken a long time. Look how realistic, not only the wheat fields in front, but the clouds and the train. It's a very nice little video. Hope you enjoy it. King of the Road.
Trailer for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. Ain't got no cigarettes. But 2 hours of pushing broom buys a 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means. King of the road. 3rd boxcar, midnight train.
Isn't that nice?
Trailer.
for sale or rent. Oh yeah, that's really good. Nice painting. Wow. Had to use a pretty little brush for that. That's a big painting. And he zooms way in. You can see the grain of the canvas there. Beautiful. I'm sure that our good friend Mr. Safalo would like to see this. It's kind of a cool idea for a video. And so, yeah, that's Matthew Tumlinson put that together. Very nice, I think. I think that's entertainment. That's a great song and a great way to do it. Aaron Rodgers calls Fauci an absolute coward to his face. Yes, he is a coward, and they tried to destroy Aaron Rodgers' life, but they couldn't because he's got a really cool first name. He's got the best first name. And if you will line up at the door alphabetically, first name, he'd be the first in line. Oh, yeah. But then Rodgers, they go by last name. Same with Moriarty. I know, they did that. Oh, and your AI art may have no copyright thanks to this monkey. This monkey took this photographer's equipment and took a selfie. But they deemed that it was not the property of the photographer because the photographer didn't take it. So, and this is our friend Cedric Honstead, illustration. He's an illustrator. So he's competing right with AI right now. So he's got a point here. If you use AI to generate your artwork for your company, who owns the copyright? Nobody. You can't. It's not yours. So get yourself a good cartoonist. He does lots of work for Hasbro and lots of book companies, and he's got really good style. So I like Cedric Honstead. We should have him on the show, in fact. You know. In 2011, this monkey used a wildlife photographer's camera to take this selfie. PETA later sued, claiming the monkey owned the copyright. The Ninth Circuit Court rejected their claim, ruling that the copyright only applies if the image was created by a human. By a human. And it says this case matters. Under current law, copyright only protects human authorship if you simply type a prompt into a machine and it spits out a result, which we've done that here with early AI. The image may not qualify for copyright protection. Of course not. Some human creativity must be presented for copyright to exist. Some. So prompting isn't enough, I guess. Maybe if you show them a sketch you did, I don't know. I think it, but his point here is use a well-established illustrator, like Cedric here. See, there's an illustration of himself. He's a nice guy, and he does good work. So, all the best to him. I hope that he doesn't lose too much work from AI. And there's our last show. So we're going to go back to the home plate here. Okie dokie, Pinocchio. Alrighty, Aphrodite. Oh boy. It's been a long day. Long day. And looks like the kids are still sleeping. That's good. That is good. Alright. Well, let's go on over to X. X marks the spot. There it is. Okie dokie, Pinocchio. There it is. We'll go with that one. Here we are on X. And thank you all for being here. Here's our show. And you can see the striations here. on the moon's surface, looking very cartoony looking. I don't know. There's some interesting, weird things on the moon. On the moon. And look at this little fish in a bubble of water. So, okay, you can see the bubble of water that's around him getting smaller as he's breathing. So, is he exhaling these water droplets like with carbon dioxide or something? Uh-oh. Hello?
The BK just came into the chat on YouTube.
Oh, who did? Who did?
The BK.
Oh, the BK. Okay, all right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. The bat phone, friends. And at the BK is here. From Mound Westonka High. That's where we all were. There he is. We are here. Hi, Aaron. And, well, hello, buddy. Good to see you. And is he over here? Yep, there he is. Okay. I'm going to just say hi. It popped up. Groovy like a record. Alrighty, Aphrodite. And then Kathy says, hi at the BK. Then I said, hi at the BK. There it is. So isn't that weird? As the fish exhales, he's spitting out the little bubbles of water, little drops of water that don't have any oxygen in them. He's like sucking all the oxygen out. Plus, it looks like he's having fun, like playing pool or something. I like that. If I was a fish, I'd like to go on a leaf in a bubble of water and spit my little exhalings out. Oh, some guy's putting water on, helping him to survive a little longer. I guess sea creatures can exist on land as long as they got a little bubble of water around them. Look at that. I like that. Something kind of cool about that. Oh, did you hear about this? Is this true? How bored you have to be to do this. Man arrested after dressing as Grim Reaper at hospital and staring at patients. Staring. I don't know if this is real or not. But, you know, don't you just wonder who would do so? You know, the thought that comes to my mind is, well, there aren't Antifa uprisings every weekend. Maybe on your off weekend, you do a little freelancing, some other weird stuff like dressing like the Grim Reaper. I mean, I would probably like keep an eye on that guy because something ain't right there. Something's not right there. It's not something you normally do. I mean, it could be like a Halloween costume, but it's August. You know? It's August. And look at this. This plane landed on the highway. Check this out.
This emergency landing in the middle of a Florida highway.
We would like to go ahead and declare an emergency for 41622.
Emily Shelton was able to land this small aircraft on Interstate 10 after reporting the plane had experienced mechanical problems.
And Tyler, this is 4162. We're going to keep it high for now, but we do now have burning oil smell in the cockpit.
Oh, doggone it. Oh, why did it do that? Let's start it all over again.
A 21-year-old flight instructor is being credited with saving lives after she made this emergency landing in the middle of a Florida highway.
We would like to go ahead and declare an emergency for 41622.
Emily Shelton was able to land this small aircraft on Interstate 10 after reporting the plane had experienced mechanical problems.
And Tyler, this is 4162. We're going to keep it high for now, but we do now have burning oil smell in the cockpit.
Burning oil smell?
Yeah, our oil pressure is dropping down into the red, and we do have fumes in the cockpit from the oil.
Roger. And you said it's in the red for Warrior 41622?
Just completely in the red for 622. We would like to go ahead and declare an emergency for 41622.
For 41622, Roger.
And 622 is losing our engine.
Number 622, Roger.
I don't know if we're going to make the airport. Yeah, we are not making the airport. We're going down on I-10. Tower, can you still hear 41622?
Number 622, I got you loud and clear. What do you need?
Just want to let you know we are lined up with I-10 trying to avoid the cars.
We also spoke to a truck driver who witnessed the incident and recorded it on his dash cam.
I've been driving trucks now for 28 years. And right now that's topped the list and some of the craziest things I've seen. I saw a shadow up ahead of me and I'm like, what is that? I took my foot off the gas and that caused my truck to slow down, and all of a sudden there go a plane coming over the top of my truck very low, and he missed the sign by a few inches. She was able to navigate herself under that highway sign without hitting it.
Wow.
If I would have
Look at
not
this.
Took my foot off the gas,
He's a good flyer.
that plane could have made contact with my truck and no longer be here, you know.
Wow. What a great flyer she is. Oh, I hope she gets a really good job, because that's, wow, threading the needle there. It's a very small plane. Luckily it wasn't bigger. Good thing it wasn't like a bi-wing. It's pronounced lieberry, like where Barry lies to everybody. Yeah, it's just the ugliest thing. It's so gross. We're thinking it looks pretty ugly, but we're gonna put this triangle-shaped notch in here for no reason at all. Oh yeah, that'll help it look a little more ugly. Good idea. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, and let's put welded metal words up here that are so close together and no one can read them. Yeah, good idea. That'll make it look really dumb too. I mean, there's not one part of that building that looks good at all. Nothing. Not the shape of it. Plus they didn't pay their bills. And here is that video. Does that look fake to you? That looks totally fake. It looks like the wrong. It looks like too big of an impact. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? What do you think? I don't know. It just looks fake to me. Oh, look. We got D-Daled in the house. Hi, Piggy. Good to see you, friend, he says. Good to see you, D-Daled. I gotta say hi to him. D-Daled. It just looks fake to me. I don't know. About that, I don't know. See, the details on the moon are very pixelated and this is super fine. Something's not right. Something's not right here. Doesn't look good to me. RT. Russia Today. Wouldn't it? Isn't that funny? The best footage we got, the only footage is from RT. Isn't that interesting? Oh, reader's context. They thought people might want to know. The attached video is not real footage. I knew it! How did I know that? Believed to have crashed on the moon. Yeah, well. But no close-up video exists. The crater is too small to see from Earth. Well, there you go. I knew that this looked too perfect. Yeah, they didn't get. Oh, you want to go get a lowrider? Well, can't get much lower than this. Okay, can do that. Get a 64 Chevy with a broken trunk and remove all the rust and lower it. There you go. Lowrider. Low. There they are. Oh, she's attached. She'll be okay. She's safe. She's on the stretcher. Oh, uh-oh. It slipped out of your hands a little bit there. And now she's for sure dead. There's rocks there. She's going to face first on all these rocks. And she's got broken jaw, broken nose, broken forehead now. Whereas before she only had an ingrown toenail. Now she's got more. I don't know. Yeah, isn't this... I mean, it's tragic, but... Okay, here's the thing. When I see something like this, I think, okay, the designer of that needs to be fired from ever designing anything ever again that has to do with safety. Because obviously not as stable. It shouldn't be rolling over and over and over. It should have some sort of, even the weighting of it for safety reasons to not do something like that. My God, that poor woman, or is it a man or a woman? I can't tell. It's probably Evel Knievel, his luck. Robbie Knievel. Okay, the cops aren't like super running. They're like very carefully running, making sure that the stretcher is going faster than they are. Oh, fire all these cops, man. Dive into it. Get yourself between her and him or... Man. Oh. Ouch. And then, what's this? Anthony puts this out. Oh, we can shore this up a little bit here. I used ICE to deport 3 million illegals. At the same time, I bombed 7 countries without congressional approval. Where was your outrage then? No clue, Mr. Magoo, because they don't care if their side does it. Who agrees with ending property tax at the age of 65 so that seniors can finally stop being pushed out of their homes? Yeah. I think lower the age, if anything. Well, I'm 64 now. I got a whole year, half a year to wait. So there you go. But it's still got to be made law. Somebody make that law quick, will ya? Oh, this is funny. This is hilarious.
I see you're expecting.
I see you're expecting again. Must be the neighbor. Oh.
I see you're expecting again.
I am, yes.
What number's this?
Number 4.
Good Lord, 4?
I know. There must be something in the air.
Yeah, probably your legs. I see you're expecting again.
Must be something in the air. Yeah, probably your legs. Oh, man. Whew. Okay, sorry. Maybe it's a little... what's this? White people have no culture. Then explain this. There's a whole lot of culture right there. Boats, boat trailers. Wow. Too funny. Nothing new culture there, baby. Here's a culture shock for you. What's that? A camel hitching a ride. Oh, we don't need that music. Okay. Look at all the other camels are like, hey, there's Fred. Hey, Fred, where you going? I'm living my best life, man. I'm going to greener pastures, baby. Yeah. Hey, how's he doing that? I don't know. It's a pretty brave camel. And funny that we'd see this on a Wednesday, huh? Look at that. He's chilling. He's not moving for this. He's been planning this out. Gotta get rid of those other guys. Gotta get away from those other guys, man. They're dragging me down. I got dreams, baby. He's got dreams. There he goes. He's getting out of there. He's getting the heck out of there. Plenty of water too. Yeah, he's soaking it up. Don't you love that? Groovy like a record, you might even say. And Cap 78 Pack says, demolition boat and car derby, only in America. Right, my son did that with just a trailer. And then Valeronian gives the old, the usual Wednesday nod there. Yeah, that camel doesn't even have a hump. Maybe those are humpless camels. Poor fellas. That sucks. Humpless camels. Didn't know there'd be such a thing. Oh, look here. Tired of fasting? Hungry? Try slowing. I'm telling you, folks, this is the Truth Quest new diet sensation. I mean, people are, they're laughing. Okay, that's because laughing is internal jogging. So if you laugh, you're already ahead of the game. You're losing weight right now. Okay? Tired of fasting? Hungry? Try slowing. Hey, what's slowing, you ask? It's a superior level overall weight loss involving nummy goodness. You will never starve again. Fasting, but with snacks. You get a little hungry? Have a snack. That's the beauty of this one. Not like those other ones. Oh no, best diet ever, I'd say. There you go, slowing. Are you fasting? No, I'm slowing, baby. I'm slowing. Slow down, baby. You're way ahead of me. There you go. A 1909 article, Vaccines Been Cancerous. Vaccines been cancerous. And let's see what it says here. Dope. New York, February 2nd, Dr. W.B. Clark, a well-known physician, insists that vaccination is the cause of cancer. He says a cancer was particularly unknown until cowpox vaccination began to be introduced. Cancer, I believe, is a disease of cell life, a disturbance of its equilibrium, manifested by the rapid growth of cells and the consequent buildup of a tumor. I have had to do with at least 200 cases of cancer, and here declare that I never saw a case of cancer in an unvaccinated person. Those are very interesting and powerful words there. that I hope that people continue to read. And there's our last show. Look at that, folks. Boy, we did that quickly, schmickly. Look at that. How do you like that? Well, maybe we're going to open up the lines again for a little while. Well, let's do that, shall we? Here's the StreamYard link. So if you want to call in, you may. There it is on Rumble. Got to go over here to YouTube. And I should probably go over and put it on the portrait channel too. Here we go. There we are. There we have it. Okay. Now it's on all of them. So if you want to call in, talk about, did you see the, were you excited to see the moon getting slammed by that Falcon 9? Very underwhelming, I would say. I would have to say pretty darn underwhelming. You know what? While we have a little break here, let's hear from one of our sponsors, shall we? Let's hear from one of our sponsors. You know, do you need a new credit card? You might want to check out the American Access card.
Do you love to shop, but hate all those pesky bills? With American Access, there's never a bill. We just quietly take it all back. We repossess all your stuff and the stuff of your family. Remember, American Access. Don't overcharge without it.
That's right. Don't overcharge without it. Okie dokie, Pinocchio. Oh, we got our first guest, but first we're going to take this really short little clip here.
What does Chloe have on her head? What is that?
Chicken.
A chicken? What does a chicken say?
And look who's here. It's Valeronian. Hello, Valeronian.
Hello, Aaron. Can you hear me? Hello, Aaron. Can you hear me?
You're on the air.
Oh, great.
Hello, Valeronian. Are you frozen? Uh-oh, I think he's frozen.
Whoops. No, I don't think so.
Are you there?
I'm right here.
Uh-oh, I took him out. I'm going to try and bring him back again. Oh, are you there now?
It says I'm backstage. Doing this with a handheld phone. I don't have any better means.
Okay, we can hear you now.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing?
I'm getting along. I got my doggy right here.
Oh. A dog. Oh, look at that. That's a cute little dog.
A little Molly.
Aw.
Yes.
What kind of dog is that?
She's part poodle and part Maltese.
Oh, okay.
A few months old, basically a puppy. Getting loud. Getting
loud
loud.
puppy. A loud puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a handful.
Yeah, she's quite a character.
Yeah. Yeah.
I called her Mom Bear because when she was real little, she was coal black. Her adult hair is going to be a silvery color or a gray color. So that's Molly Bear. I guess we'll drop the bear. Not going to look like a bear anymore.
Cute dog.
Yeah, sweet baby. But
You
not
got,
as much as those chickens.
You got a whole zoo over there, right?
Yeah, I'm staying with a cousin. She has a lot of dogs and chickens and goats.
Wow, chickens and goats.
Yeah, none in the living room though.
That's cool. So, what did you think of this rocket supposedly hitting the moon?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember the name of the observatory. There was an observatory in upstate New York. They had a live feed the event from their telescope, and I stayed up late to watch it, and watched and watched. There was nothing to see.
I know.
I had my Atlas of the Moon hand to have a look at the site, and the astronomy magazine Atlas of the Moon by Antonin Rukel, director of Prague Planetarium back in the day, and it has it had the area pretty well mapped out that where this was supposed to happen, but watching that and there was nothing, no event that was visible.
We're not hearing you, buddy.
No event that was visible at all.
Get closer to the
Phone.
microphone if you can.
Yeah, I got to get my mouth around the microphone, in which case there's no longer it's just the top of my forehead or something. That's what it's got to be, I guess. I don't know a way to make this work any better on this handheld thing, but I don't have access to my workstation anymore at home.
Well, something might be happening over here. Folks, Valeronian is turning into R2D2. He's making sounds just like R2D2.
Well, too bad. I don't know.
Okay, I have to take you off because I can't really hear you. Hold on a second. I didn't hear anything you said in the last, several things. Try to talk as close to the microphone as you can, and let's try it again. There you go.
I would have to get my mouth right up against.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Now I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm directing my mouth toward the center of this telephone now, and instead of the lower end.
Okay, yeah, you sounded just like R2D2. Beep 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 bark beep beep bark bark beep. Couldn't understand you. So, I just did a little quick search on YouTube for the moon and Falcon 9, and there's nothing on here. I don't think anybody got anything.
Yeah, it was just nothing happening, which made me suggest they had their own chat line. I think it was I think I sent them keyed in a message, not a chat message, but it was I suggested that maybe this thing that was landing was the upper stage of a Falcon 9 booster, the top stage of the Falcon 9, and it was just in falling. And I asked the guy, the astronomer, who was the sort of the moderator of this thing. Can't remember his name either, but did this thing that was hitting the moon have any kind of transponder on it or any kind of beacon? Something that would lend itself to the tracking of the object. Because if it's just coming in on as a piece of space junk, the course can be affected because the moon, the gravitational field of the moon is not uniform. It's lumpy. It's got all these masses under the surface. They're called mascons, which affect orbits. That happened during Project Apollo. They had problems with navigation.
We're not hearing you again.
Well, oh dear. Well, you can't hear this at all. Well, the other details.
Okay, I had to take him off because we couldn't hear again. Last period of time, I couldn't hear anything you were saying. We'll bring him back down. Let's see if we can hear him now.
Well,
no, it's garbly. It's very garbly. It's not working.
Okay, testing.
Why don't we? I'm gonna take you off the screen for now. Stay in the queue, and I'm just gonna play a video. And when the video's done, we'll see if it's any better. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay. Here we go. Gotta go over to my media assets. And let's see. Space Cadets promo. Let's check this out. All right, let's bring him back on. Valeronian. Are you there? Oh, he's buffering. Buffering. Hope you liked the little interlude there with the Space Cadets promo from years ago. I'm going to take you back out again. I don't see anything. It looks like you're still in the queue, but you're not at your phone. Let's try it. I'll wait till you get on the camera to come back. Oh, he's got a different one. Okay, let's try this one. All right. Hello?
Clicked on the mic. I clicked on the mic icon down there. Can you hear me now? Says I'm in the
I think you
show.
have to unmute yourself.
Unmute. Well,
Boy.
I don't see any mute there to unmute. I don't see it. Everyone can hear me.
This is a bit frustrating.
Well. How about now?
Can't really hear you. Just very segmented audio. Might Might be bandwidth. I don't know if my bandwidth or your bandwidth. I don't know what all that's about.
This says it's working.
Okay.
Says it's,
Well,
oh well.
sounds like it's almost gonna work and then it doesn't. Hmm. Well, you know what? I think we're. What was that? Oh, and he dropped a signal. Well, folks, I think we're gonna do it. I think that's gonna about do it for tonight's show. We gave it the old college try. It just didn't work for some reason. Uh, these things are so touchy. I think that on the phones there's like a background noise control where if you're not really close to it or something, then I don't know, but I just don't know. I have no clue. Oh, looks like you got the bat phone going again. Hello?
We can hear him loud and clear. We can hear him.
You can hear him right now?
Yes, we can hear him when he talks.
Oh, wow, then it's just me.
Yeah, it must be. We can hear you talk too, but we can also hear him talk.
Weird.
I just wanted to let you know.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, that is just bizarre. Well, then it might be my bandwidth. It's not even allowing me to hear him. Well, that's upsetting. Oh, that's, boy. You know, I'm just not that good at diagnosing any of this stuff. But thanks for giving it the old try. And I apologize. It's probably, I'm out here in the boondocks. To get signed up, I have to climb a telephone pole like on Green Acres and hook up, the telephone's up there. I got to hook everything up for the internet, and I got to climb down the telephone pole, come back in the house. It's almost that bad, but not quite. And Valerian says, no luck. And then Cap 78 Pack says, how strange, because I can hear him loud and clear, Aaron. Well, that's what Kathy just said. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Valeronian. It's obviously something on my end, and I guess I'll have to go search videos that explain how you fix problems like this. Thank goodness for videos, right? Well, we'll see. And Cap 78 Pack says, thank you, Aaron, for a great show, funny clips, and we could hear Valeroni loud and clear. Much love, peace in, and see you Friday. Well, I'm glad you heard him. Now I gotta re-listen to the show so I can hear what the heck he said. I'm sorry I couldn't respond to anything. It's so frustrating. It's the same thing that happens when I call into other people's shows. If there's more than just two people there, I get segmented. I can't hear anything. So it's probably, I got Spectrum Charter, and it's not that great, but that's the only choice. So it's either that or I can't be on the air or something. Valerian says, I didn't get an error message, so I don't know. Okay. Yeah, it was really just not coming in for me. I couldn't hear what you said, but apparently everyone else could hear you. So I apologize. I'm going to have to figure something out. I don't know if I'll be able to take calls anymore. If I can't hear what the person's saying, I kind of need to know that. And then Valeronian says, maybe next time. I am at a remote site here. Yeah, maybe next time it'll be at a different site. I better say my message over here. Thank you all so very much. I gotta put some hearts in there. There you go. And don't forget about the slowing. You might, even if you've never tried fasting, try slowing. Slow down, baby. We're all slowing down here. And Kathy says, good night, everyone. And I said, thank you all so very much, because you're the Truth Questers. And Valerian says, thank you, Aaron. You're very welcome. And remember now, we do this Mondays, Wednesdays, which is tonight, and Friday nights, right around 9 p.m. Central. Why? Because we're just downrange of strange, where the outrageous is contagious, and the paranormal is the new normal. So keep your cameras and phones pointed to the skies so you can take a video or a picture of that crazy UFO and maybe even the aliens feeding you pancakes or whatever they might be feeding you. Gummies from the asteroid belt. Who knows what they have aboard these craft? They didn't find any food in any of them that I've heard about. But we'd love to hear yours. So we'll see you Friday night, right around 9 p.m. Central. Same bat time, same bat channel. And, oh, I spent time today removing things from my YouTube videos. So if you want to watch one of my shows without any censorship, Rumble is the free speech platform where they don't harass me about stuff that other people might think is something or whatever. It's free speech. It's my timelines that should be public. Shouldn't be any copyright infringement whatsoever. And D. Dale says, great show, great chat later, friends. I'm glad to see you here, buddy. Hope you have a good evening. And Valerian says, good night, fellow Truth Questers. It was good to see you for a little while. And we did hear you here. I did hear some of what you said. And Cap78 Pack says, good night, my fellow Truth Questers. And thank you again, Peggy, for your donation. And thank you to Kathy as well for her recent donations. So we'll see you all on Friday, where everything's right for the weekend. Until then, peace in. That's world peace, baby. Yeah. Oh, yeah. World peace. It's coming.